Guys, Chris here from TD Motion. I got another Coyote Gen 3 engine on the floor today. This is going to go into a factory 5 33 hot rod, and there's going to be some changes that need to be made in order for this to fit into the chassis. So let's just run through some of them. I'm not going to cover everything, but most of it. So the alternator, for one, this is a smaller alternator. FFR wants you to use a Honda alternator. It's going to be fitted right up to here. There's bracketry that they provide, and it just provides a little extra clearance versus the Ford alternator. You can see it's a little bit bigger, so there's no interference problems. The filter housing here, this housing is going to have to be taken out. Have to go with a relocator kit. There's ones from Ford Racing or MMR that you can get them. The oil pan over here, it's a composite oil pan, 10 quart capacity. This pan will work with the hot rod, fortunately, so you don't need to change that. The MK4, the Cobras, more than likely you do have to go with a low profile oil pan to avoid that. On the front here, the accessories, the hot rod does not run with a power steering pump. It has electric power steering, so no need to run with the pump here. You have the AC compressor that stays in the stock location. You just have the belt running over it right now. Let's go over towards the back of this engine and show you a few things that we've done here. Talk about these brackets. These Coyote lift brackets, we've sold hundreds of them. They work great for especially applications that are very tight fit. It evens the load out and makes it job much easier, especially when you're lifting the engine and the transmission all at once. We've removed the control motion valves on these, so it just gives you a little extra space. Actually buys you probably a couple more inches. If you look over on the other one, on the other side here, just as an example. So this is what's been removed, these two, and it's going to buy you 2 or 3 inches, which makes a huge difference in the firewall. So we just left these in the open position, and the computer will just have to be reprogrammed to understand that these are left in the open position. This is going to be the 4R70W transmission that we're going to bolt up to this, and I'm going to show you what the transmission kit includes. It's going to include the transmission with the high stall speed converter. This has about 3,200 stall. For these cars, it's a very lightweight car, so you need that for stopping and going. It's 1,000 pounds lighter easily than any production car, so that's one of the reasons why FFR recommends that. It's going to come with the controller, it's going to come with the harness, the hardware, the dip tube, inspection plate, basically what you need in order for it to hook up to the transmission and engine.